LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers got a tall task ahead of them. As this series shifts to LA for Game 3, the Denver Nuggets, winners of the first two, and Jamal Murray has sweep on his mind, ladies and gentlemen. He was feeling it in the first half of this one. Murray pretty much scoring every which way possible. Look at this nasty up fake to get Schroeder in the air. More Murray. A 17-point first quarter for Jamal got the Nuggets sitting pretty with a 12-point lead. Second quarter, LeBron, beautiful little give to Reeves for the bucket. And then LeBron dishing the AD this time around. It's Anthony Davis cutting the Lakers deficit down to 5. But more Murray. He nails another three. Jamal, a beautiful cut. Nobody's moving like Denver on offense right now. Jamal Murray goes 13 second quarter points, a 30-point first half, and when things go from bad, they go to worse. LeBron's gonna bump into referee Scott Foster. Scott's got a bloody lip and actually tells LeBron, you've been waiting to do that for 25 years. What are you trying to lose, LeBron? Lakers are down by 7. They do make a run here right before the half. It's Austin Reeves with the leak out plus the foul, and then LeBron's gonna cut the Lakers deficit down to 2. They trail by 3 at the half. Do they have some momentum? The answer is no. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's been feeling it in this series. He nails another 3. And then how about Murray this time giving it up to Jokic, who finishes. Nuggets take control of this one again. Here comes Anthony Davis. AD actually had a pretty good game. 28 points, 18 rebounds. At the end of the third, LeBron finally gets a couple threes to go. Back-to-back threes. Once again, cuts the Lakers deficit down to just 1 possession. They're down a point as we go into quarter number 4. But when it's winning time, the Nuggets simply got better players, and they're playing better. Bruce Brown nails the 3. And then ball movement leads the Rock inside the Jokic, who had a big fourth quarter. Nuggets back up double digits. Jokic to Murray. It was his night, and it finishes that way. Jokic goes for 24 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Jamal Murray, 37 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. The Nuggets take a commanding 3 games to zip lead on the Los Angeles Lakers. Nuggets get a chance to sweep the Lakers on Monday. What's up, everybody? It's yours truly. I'm the one and only. I'm Hoops FERRO. If you're enjoying the great quality content, please make sure you hit the channel with a simple subscribe. It's genuinely the best way I show people that we're growing. That's how I feed my family and continue to do great things on this platform and going forward. So please make sure you subscribe to my channel at Hoops FERRO. And then also make sure you enjoy the rest of the video. Get out of here.
To cut to the basket, gets it back. He's going to try again. Back-to-back threes for James, and it's a 1-point game.
You know, the number one promise that I've made on this platform from the very beginning, this channel has always been defined by the truth. No matter how painful, no matter how hard, how much of my fandom I want to get in the way of the truth, I've always told you guys that I will tell the story of the game no matter what, to the best of my abilities. That's what you've always gotten on this platform. And, you know, today will be no different. I'll tell you guys a quick story. When I was watching game 1 of this Nuggets-Lakers series, and the Denver Nuggets hit the Lakers in the mouth with a big-time blitz in the first quarter, the Lakers claw back and get back in that game. They're down 3 with 45 seconds to go. You know, most teams, I'll say about 70 to 80%, most teams would have lost that game if they were the Nuggets. They would have just bowed down to LeBron and Anthony Davis and allowed the Lakers to win game 1. But Denver didn't do that. Game 2, that was a Lakers game. Even though LeBron controlled the basketball, the Lakers played pretty well in that game for most of it. About 90% of the league would have lost that game to the Lakers going away. Denver kept clawing and fighting, and Jamal Murray took over that bad boy in the fourth quarter. About 90% of the league would have lost that game. Denver didn't. So when we get to game 3, it just hit me. It hit me a little bit of game 2 and definitely in game 3. The Denver Nuggets are just simply a better team than the Los Angeles Lakers. There's a certain way the ball moves, and when you see it get to the last guy, and more times than not, that guy knocks down the jump shot to end a possession of just hard defense for like 21 seconds, but you still come away giving up a three-pointer. Guys like Bruce Brown, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Aaron Gordon a couple times over in this game. Obviously, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic all knocking down perimeter shots. At some point, you say, there's nothing more the Lakers can do. There's no more rotations they got. They're just losing to a better team. And that's where I've landed, ladies and gentlemen. As much as it pains me, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not necessarily mad because I thought my Lakers played incredibly hard every game outside of the first quarter of this series of game 1. But the reality is the Denver Nuggets are just a better team. And in game 3, we just saw it again. That's why they stand here with a 3-0 commanding series lead. This game was the complete opposite of game 2. This game opened up control by Jamal Murray. Jokic struggled throughout. Game 2, obviously, it was Murray struggling while Jokic was doing his best to carry the squad. We get to the fourth quarter. Jokic is dead tired. Jamal Murray goes off 6 of 7 from the field. This game, the complete opposite. Murray going crazy early. By the fourth quarter, the Lakers finally figure out some things on defense on Murray. But guess who's ready to take over? It's Nikola Jokic with a big-time double-digit point fourth quarter. He takes over game 3 and pushes the Nuggets to a 3-0 series lead. The reality is the Lakers can't guard both Murray and Jokic in the same game. They just can't do it. And that all has been a part of this Nuggets onslaught of just whooping up on my Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Bruce Brown have been exceptional. If you really want me to tell you the top 7 players of this series, to me, this is my list. I'll be honest with you. Number 1 in this series so far has been Jamal Murray. Number 2 has been Nikola Jokic. Those two have been the best players in this series going away. At number 3, I guess I will go Anthony Davis. I guess. At number 4, here's where things really pick up. I think the 4th best player in this series has been Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. I really do believe that. At number 5, number 6, that's when I start to incorporate Bruce Brown, and then I'll go LeBron at 6. I got to be honest with you. LeBron's been the 6th best player of this series. I'm not mad at LeBron. I'm not mad at Anthony Davis. The reality is both of these gentlemen are just getting outplayed. Anthony Davis, what's been going under the rug is AD, whose numbers are going to look good when this series is over, but AD's been uncomfortable. Jokic has been doing a phenomenal job of making sure AD just doesn't get 6 to 8 points in a quarter consecutively on easy ones. He is fighting for everything. I don't care if it's an alley-oop. Jokic is making AD work for it. I remember Rui Hachimura at halftime of game 2 said the Nuggets don't have any rim protection. I can't tell. Nikola Jokic has been just as good of, if not better, than AD defensively in this series. I did not expect that one. And by the way, for all my biased Jokic fans out there, doesn't it feel good when you hear it come from me? See, I don't just say Jokic is great every game because that's not true. He was bad most of game 2 or the back end of game 2. He was good in the first half, bad in the second half of game 2. Y'all don't want to hear that. But when he actually does play exceptional, doesn't it feel good to know that somebody's telling their truth no matter what? Jokic was great in the fourth quarter of this game, and he's been great defensively in this season. I did not expect Jokic to be great defensively. He has made AD and LeBron think twice about attacking that rim. That is the truth. LeBron is settling for a lot of jump shots, which gets me to his performance. He's tired, y'all. I think he's hurt. But more than anything, that man is tired. LeBron, we give him credit for being one of the best IQs this game has ever seen. If you're going to give him credit for that, You got to trust that the man is trying to get the best shot he can. He could theoretically attack the rim more, but he's tired. He don't got it. His body's beat up. Jamal Murray is thoroughly outscoring LeBron James in this series. If you were to tell me that Jokic would be outplaying AD defensively and Murray would be outscoring LeBron, I would say, oh, wow. Okay, the Nuggets are going to be a tough out in this series. A lot of people bring up the bench play from the Lakers. Let's break down the two best bench players for the Lakers and Nuggets, right? Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura. They're producing great numbers for the Lakers game in, game out of this series. They're offsetting some of the bad numbers and bad shooting, though, of AD and LeBron. So I just can't look at it as LeBron, AD getting great numbers, and then you got Rui and Reeves giving the Lakers a lot of production off the bench. No, actually, they're having to step up and offset some bad shooting. Keep in mind, we're in today's NBA where there are a lot of possessions up and down, and you got to look at it like this from this perspective. LeBron has the ball in his hands a lot. AD gets the ball a lot in the first half. They're not shooting the ball well. They're not. I know Reeves starts for the Lakers, but, I'm looking at him as a bench player's production, and LeBron and AD as the starters. Austin and Rui are getting good numbers, but I can't just look at it as two role guys adding to the Lakers stars because the stars are not playing efficient basketball. Look on the other end. Jamal Murray's getting his numbers. Nikola Jokic is getting their numbers. Matter of fact, both of those dudes are going above and beyond the numbers that we expected them to get. They're playing great ball. And then Denver's getting good production from their two role players in Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Bruce Brown. That's been the difference in the series. One of the Lakers' fringe starters, right, is Rui. One of the Nuggets' fringe stars is Bruce Brown. They're coming in and playing pretty much starter-like minutes. Oftentimes they can close out a game for you. These dudes are coming in and balling out. Austin Reeves starts for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope stars for the Nuggets. They're pretty much stalemating, but the reality is the Nuggets are getting great production from their two guys, and the Lakers are not getting that from their top two guys. That's been the difference in the series, ladies and gentlemen. That's the series. That's the series. I said it last highlight. I'll say it again. It is definitely feeling like two teams are meant to be. They're on a collision course to the finals. Denver Nuggets out west, Miami Heat out east. For all my basketball fans out there, I'm sorry from this regard. You're going to be probably a week or so without basketball. Finals don't start until June 1st no matter what. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, the Nuggets got a sweep on their mind, and the Miami Heat seem to be on the same type of time. Denver with a commanding 3-zip lead on my Lakers. I'm hurting, y'all. I'll be okay. Got to give Denver credit. It's just starting to feel like it's their year. It's bittersweet for me. I've been a Jokic fan for many, many years. I've covered him for many, many years. And, I picked against him multiple times this playoffs, and he's proven me wrong, man. For all my Laker fans out there, y'all can stop it. We're not beating that team. You think we're beating that team 4 out of 5 times? Or now we have to beat them 4 consecutive times now. You think we're beating them? You think we're doing that to this team? Stop it. If we're lucky to get game 4, the Nuggets will wipe the floor with us in game 5 back in Colorado. I don't think LeBron want to make another trip to Colorado. I think that man wants to enjoy his son that just committed to USC. His other son just transferred to another high school. He's got a beautiful wife, beautiful daughter. I don't think this man want to make that trip again. I think he wants to stay in Los Angeles, and he's playing hard, and AD's playing hard. It's just not good enough. Nuggets are a better team. I humbly say that, y'all. I'm hurting, but it's the reality. Congratulations to Denver. They've been exceptional.